Hello again, and welcome back to the town of Rowan. This is the Library of Rowan, and today I'm going to change this area right here a little bit to add some, like a counter, and then we will put the librarian in here, and I'm going to go through the rest of the town adding NPCs, and you guys will get to see all of that, and it's going to get a little bit tedious, so I'll probably advise you guys, if you don't want to watch that, to maybe skip this video, or if you're interested in how the citizens plugin works, you can watch it. But like I said, it's just the kind of the same repetitious stuff over and over again. I'm going to show you various NPC types and then a way to make them look how you want them to look. So that will be a little bit of interest, if you aren't familiar with this mod. It could be kind of fun. But, your choice whether you want to watch this or not. Anyway, let's show you how this is done. So this is kind of the desk I want to make. I could put like a little gate or something somewhere to get them in and out of here, but truth be told, they're NPCs. They don't go anywhere, and I don't really need people coming in here. So they can still get in here, I think. Well, maybe not. Because I don't think you can jump. Well, yeah, you could from up above, but I don't think you can jump. No, you can't jump up there, so the only way to get in here would be to leap off of that, and if you really want to get in here that badly, you're going to be stuck. But yeah, so anyway, and I may remove these like little extra card catalog things, or at least that's what I'm using them for. But for now, I think this is probably okay. So let's do this. So how the NPC works is you type NPC and then create, and I'm going to use R for Rowan and do that. And so now we've got this little guy here, and you can change their name to whatever you want, and it'll change the skin. Their default skin is this like Bob guy, which is what you start out the game if you haven't picked a skin. And then you can right click on them to select them if you didn't just create him, and then there's a command called toggle, and you can make him a questor, and it costs $100. And we can see here balance. I have a ton of money, and that's because I just gave myself like $100,000 when I started doing work on this server, just because I didn't want to run out of money. And yeah, so yeah, every time you make a guy into something, whether it be a blacksmith or a trader or a quester or healer or whatever, it costs you like 100 or 200 bucks, and it's annoying having to like keep restocking your money or go sell stuff to make money. So I just gave myself a ton of money, and you guys are probably not going to have the ability to make NPCs because I don't want a bunch of them popping up all over the place, because it will eventually start to bog down the server. But there'll be certain cases where I'll probably make one for you, and I'll talk about that later. But anyway, and then I'm going to equip this guy. So you just say NPC equip. And now anything I'm holding in my hand I can give to him, and he'll either hold it in his hand, or if his hands are full, he'll just keep it in his inventory. But I want to give him a book, and if you guys haven't done this yet, the middle mouse wheel button, you click that on a bookcase, it gives you a book. So then you right click on him, now he's got a book. So he's holding a book. And then to stop equipping him, you just type equip again. And there you go. So one thing I want to show you guys too is, well, let me just show you. I'll go out and I'll be back. Okay, so here is mcskinsearch.com, and then at the top they've got home. This is what it looks like when you first come here. You can type in, well, let's just do this. Type in my guy. Hit browse. Can't find me. And maybe because I didn't capitalize it. So there's my skin, and I don't remember who I got it from, but it was just some guy that made it, and I said, ooh, that's cool, so I copied it over to what my guy looks like. Someday I'll probably make him a little different, but for right now, he works. And you can type in your name or whoever's name here, and then hit the search button, and it'll give you a guy. But what I like to do is go to this Browse tab, and then you can see like a million different skins. Well, 125,213 different skins. And the theory behind this is every single person that's available in Minecraft, uh, everyone who bought the game. And so you can see their skins, and then if you hover over them, it gives you their name and also shows you what their backside looks like. And this is handy if you're using the NPC mod, because you can just pick somebody that you like the look of and say, you know, I like that guy, I want him to be my librarian, or I like that guy, I want him to be my king, or, you know, whatever you want to choose. And you could spend hours and hours and hours, and there's, you know, 824 pages of these. The other thing you can do is you can start typing in names. And so you can get this Libra Master, Librarian, Library Addict, you know, so you, and I thought when you hover over them it would give you a picture of the guy, but so this is the librarian that I have in the other town. Why does it look like he's running backwards? In Fourth Wind, this is the librarian that I have there because his name's Librarian, so it was kind of easy to do. But let's see what this Library Addict guy looks like. He is too modern, so I don't want to use him. Let's try Libra Master. Yeah, no. But you can do this for hours, and the nice thing is they don't have to have library or librarian as their name or whatever. You could just pick somebody and put them in there, and you know, you go to the library, the guy behind the counter is not named librarian, so they can have any name that you want. It's just you know who they are because they're behind the counter, that kind of thing. So, like I said, I'll probably come back through and do this later and pick somebody. But for right now, I just wanted to show you this website and show you an easy way to get the skin you want for the Citizens plugin. And yeah, so I think I'll just keep making guys, and then I'll come back. He's kind of cool. And then I'll come back and change them later off camera or something. So next time you come on, maybe I'll either record that, have a little tour of what that looks like, or you'll see it on the next video. But anyway, let's go back into Minecraft. Okay, so we're back in Minecraft now. And there's our... I think I spelled library. Oh well, close enough. Wow. Just so you know, I record these videos in the morning, and half the time I'm not fully awake, which is why you always hear me yawning, and why I can't spell for crap. But I think there's a R and an A missing in there, but you get the point. So anyway, we got librarian there. We already have our butcher, and I should rename him to say our butcher, so I think I will do that. So you right click to select him, then you say NPC rename our butcher. I am not the owner. Oh, that's right. I changed him to a different owner so I could actually purchase stuff from him. Because that's the thing, if you own the guy and then you right click on him, it brings up his inventory, and then you can stock him with stuff if he is that type of a character. And she's already got a name, so I'm not going to worry about renaming her. Potion guy. It's crazy. Jared, he's done. Don't want to rename him. Let's see, where else do we want to put people? We've got a guy in the inn. We now have a guy in the library. We have a blacksmith in here. And what does he do? I think I'm going to make him a trader. And see, now when I click on him, this is his inventory. This is what he sells. So I haven't decided yet if I want to use the showcase plugin as the way to purchase things, or if I want to just, like, say, fill him up with... Whew, there's that yawning I was telling you about. Excuse me on that. So anyway, I could fill him up with various items like this and then assign costs to them. And that might be the route I want to go rather than use the showcase mod to purchase things, because it's a little convoluted on how it works, because you have to click on the base, and most people want to click, it'll be like an item hovering right here. Most people want to click on the item to purchase it, but you have to click on the base to purchase it. And I suppose, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know what to do from then on. It's not that big a deal, but yeah, so let's go down here and then we'll make a guy that just hangs out right here. NPC create our blacksmith. And there's our Bob the blacksmith guy again. And then we can give him a pickaxe or a hoe. Let's not give you a diamond one. We'll see. Stone. Where are they hiding the iron weapons? Way up here. Okay, so what I want to do is get rid of that. Oops. Is there nothing there? Oh. Weird, I could have sworn something was there. Okay, so let's just click on this. Huh, it's trying to like enchant things. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Let's just get it out of here. There. So then we'll give NPC equip. And we'll give you that. So that is his crazy looking blacksmith's tool. And that should be good enough for that guy. We'll come back. Oh, you know what? No, I want to toggle him. So, oops, I took it away. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so we will say toggle blacksmith. And now he is a blacksmith. And then we'll say NPC equip. So we turn that off. And so now when I right click on him, okay, I don't give him that, which is good. So now if we have a damaged weapon and we right click on him, he will repair your weapons. Or you can click on his anvil and do it yourself. And that ability to do it yourself by right clicking on the anvil is because of the MMOMC mod, or plugin rather, for the server. So we've got the guy there. Let's see, let's put we need to have like a sergeant or something in here. So we will head back here, which I'm going to have to open this to get in there, I guess. And this guy will be create our barracks. I'll just name him that for now. He eventually will be, I don't know what his name is per se. He's just kind of like I guess like a receptionist for this. He would probably be some sort of guard. And then do we want someone in the armory? Probably not. I want to kind of limit the number of NPCs we add. I'll probably put a cook. Oops, too many C's. And we'll call this guy RB for Rowan Barracks. Cook. And that guy, I wish they had chef hats. So there's that guy. The other thing I'm wondering too, if I'm not making the game, like bogging down the server by adding all these guys. I don't really want to add any more. That's annoying. Can I get out of here? No. Use my handy dandy compass. Okay, I probably put like a sergeant guy out here. This probably looks good. Our barracks. Call him a trainer. And that guy will probably need weapons and armor. So what I will do, and I think there's another way you can equip people. I think you can, like say give, and then the name or like the ID number, like give 267. Let's see if we can do that. NPC give 267. Oops. 267. No. Yeah, that might have been an old way of doing things. So we will do NPC equip. And here's your sword, mister. And then we'll give him a fancy suit of, let's see. He's not really, it's not during wartime, so I think I'm going to give him like a chain suit. And then for a helmet, try iron, see what that looks like. Take that, and that, and that. And why don't they give them gloves? So yeah, he looks different now, so I may just change his name to like Sergeant so-and-so or whatever, and then that's good enough for me for what he looks like, because with all the armor on, you can change his skin underneath, but you can't tell as much. And then we should put like a whole mess of guards walking around. Let's go into the church. Okay, then we will go NPC create our church. And there is our pastor, or whatever you want to call him. Do I want an organist? Nah. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to put too many people in here. I may populate some of these houses, especially like this one out here. A little sheep farmer guy, I'm gonna make him stand like right here, like he's looking over his flock. And you can have, assign a path to where these guys will walk around. And the only thing I don't like about it is that, give this guy some like a stick. Where do sticks live? Oh, maybe I should give him a wooden hoe. Wooden hoe might look. I think I'm gonna give him a wooden hoe. Okay, how about that then? Does that look silly? Nah, I think that's okay. And then we'll give him like a cool leather hat. Not a regular leather hat, but a cool leather hat. Yeah, you're good, dude. So, we'll take off and come over here and say, hey buddy, one of your sheep's trying to escape. Knock that stupid thing to death. Oh well, experience for me. Okay, so we got a little sheep farmer guy out there. He will probably become a quester, so you can go talk to him and he'll tell you something about like, you know, I lost my sheep, or there's this creature that comes out every night and kills my sheep. Can you go to this cave and get rid of it? Stuff like that. Who else do we need to add? There should be people in the keep. And there should be people in the tavern. Let's go to the tavern real quick. So this guy, we're going to do NPC create Rowan bouncer. And then we'll go out and we'll say NPC equip. And this guy, I would love it if he had a club, but unfortunately they don't really have clubs. Now, there you go. This guy gets the stick. There's your club, buddy. That kind of looks like a club. And we'll pick a skin for him later that's menacing. So I don't think I need to give him any armor or anything else. And then what I want to do is I'm going to toggle guard. And then I'm going to say guard bouncer. So he's a bouncer now. And I don't think, yeah, I can set him to where like he'll attack anything that, you know, hostiles that come in here. So like if a spider or an enderman came in here, but since this is a player versus player free zone and all that kind of stuff, there's really, he could just be a nobody and just stand there. But I think if he's set to a bouncer, what was the, well, let's just see what guards commands are. Radius and aggro. Okay, so we'll do guard, radius, is it all spelled out? Yeah, radius. We'll just use 10 or 10. And then we'll do guard. And now he's aggressive. What that means is that, and I may be wrong, but I think what aggressive means is that he will seek out things, and non-aggressive characters will pretty much just stand their ground, and I don't think they'll do anything until they're hit. But I may be wrong. And then so this guy, I want to say NPC add. No, it wasn't add. Set. It's set. And then you set what you want him to say. Please put away your weapons. And then we will say NPC talk close. So now he will say that. And if I had used the add command instead of set, he would say, have a nice day, hello, how's the weather, you know, those kinds of things, as well as, please put away your weapons. And I almost want to tell it to where you have to put your weapons in here. But then anyone can take... If I set that, there's another plugin that I have on the server that's treasure chests. And you can set the treasure chest to where what's in it is only what that player can see. So I could, the other option too, although I don't think this will work because I won't know exactly what kind of weapon they have. If they have like an enchanted weapon, it definitely wouldn't work. But you could set up him as a trader, or rather a quester, to where someone could say give them an iron sword. He would give you a map or a note or something, you know. And then when you click on him again, you give him the note back, and then he would give you an iron sword back. But the problem is that if he does that with everyone, then anyone can give him a note, anyone can get an iron sword back. And if it was a gold sword, it would have to be a different item that he would trade for. So that just, it's going to get infinitely complicated and just a waste of time, I think, to try and figure it out. So I'm gonna... But the treasure chest thing would work quite well, because then you can click on it, it would be empty, you put your weapon in there, and then, will you let me take that? Why won't you let me take that? It must be because I'm in his thing here. I don't think this mod is fully working. But, yeah, but what I was saying is if you set this treasure chest to that type, then anyone can put their stuff in there, and then when someone else looks in it, it'll be empty. And then they can put their stuff in there, and then they come back, and their stuff will still be in there, and they can take it out, and then the guy can come over, and his stuff will be in there when he looks in it. So it'll be kind of a universal chest, and I think that was TC. I feel so lonely. Treasure. What was that? Oops. Treasure chest config file reloaded. Okay, so it was treasure chest. Help. Set. Okay, so if I'm looking at that and I type set, that one is now saved, and then I think I can say set, oops, message. Did this give me an ID list? Weapons will be safe in here. Let's see. You will be the only one to see your weapon. Okay, now let's see what happens. You'll be the only one to see your weapon. Appears down there. Alright, so realistically, people probably won't. No, you keep your stick. Need to turn that off. And then I want to say NPC. Place your weapons in the chest. So I wrote over what I had him say before. So now we'll walk away. We'll let that message clear. Then we'll come back in. I think I said his talk close. Yeah, okay. Place your weapons in the chest. Then you right click on the chest. And you can put stuff in there. I really wish I had another character so I could show you that when you then go inside there, you don't get. Okay. I don't want him to be interfering with that guy's speech, so I think I'm going to put my other guy over here. And we'll call this guy NPC create our bartender. And then helps if you're outside when you do that. Okay. So the bartender, man, he almost should have just been here, but you're gonna get annoying, dude. Stop telling me that. Anyway, so this guy, I want to make him a trader. So we'll toggle trader. And then I want him to have such things as milk, water, and more water, more milk. The unfortunate thing, I'm not sure if I can, set it up to where he can have an infinite. I think he could have an infinite supply. Bottle of enchanting. I always wondered what that is. This video is probably getting too long, getting boring for you guys, but we'll give him some cooked pork chops and maybe a golden apple. And then I will right click on him. I will put milk. I'll put water. Put golden apple. And pork chop. And then I think there's a way to set it to where he has an infinite number, so I don't need to put those other things in there. Okay, so he's stocked, and then I'm going to say NPC I'm doing all this from memory, so it's taking me a little bit. Sell milk. No. Trader. Buy, sell, item, price. Yeah. Sell milk. Say 2. Invalid ID. Alright, so what is milk? Milk is 335. So we'll exchange the word milk for 335. Now he's doing it. Okay, so then water is 326. And we'll sell that for $1. And then what was the other thing that we wanted? Golden apple and cooked pork chop. So 320. And I'm completely blind when it comes to finding the apple. Slime balls. Huh? There's a regular apple. Let's see. Maybe I'll have better luck on this page. Well, heck. It's just like completely disappeared on me. You guys are probably screaming at your screen right now. It's right there, idiot. Right there. Right there. Why can I not even see it? There it is. 322. Oh, there it is right there too. Okay. Wow. 322 and I forgot the pork chop. 320. Okay. Sell 322 and we'll make this like $50. And then we'll do the same thing. And we'll sell that for $4. Now these prices may change. I gotta look at the sheet to see what the standard ratio is, because everything in this town will be standard ratio or like $1 or $2 up or down, just depending. Like if it's a woodworker guy, maybe he sells it for slightly less because he's got tons of wood if he's selling wood, and if it's somebody else, they might sell something that like wood for a higher price because they don't have a lot of it. So you never know. It goes up and down. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up now. You kind of get the point of how characters go, and I could do this for hours, and it's probably getting boring. So that's just how we add NPCs, and you saw some of the commands to set your guy up. And like I said, I'll probably be going into the market area over here. I'm not putting my weapon in the chest. So in here, these markets, I'll probably put some traders in here, and then I'll let you guys choose their skin as long as it's not too outrageous. So I'll set their name, I'll set them up as traders, and then I will hand them over to you, and I just make them traders and hand them over to you, and then you can set their skin by renaming them and all that good stuff. And then if I come by and I see some guy who's wearing like a cyborg outfit, I'm gonna say, hey, can you please change your skin to something more medieval? Otherwise, I'll take him back and kill him and take his stuff. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. Thanks. Bye.